Well, if you're tuning in just now, apparently I had a Twitch broadcasting error, which just shut down the broadcast. I was just about 10 minutes in, so we've just missed like the arrival here on Novaria, the getting through the checkpoint in the front, speaking with the assistant, and just catching up because I'm just gonna continue the gameplay. You didn't miss much, just the intro and that's about it. But anyway, this is part 5 of our Let's Play Mass Effect trilogy. Once again, we're here on Novaria trying to seek the or track down the matriarch. We got Liara and Garrus on the team, and we're talking to this Hanar about smuggling goods.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it.
This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
Tell me about the job again.
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted.
You want me to use my status to...
That is not inaccurate.
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
See, view standard items first. Alright, there's a license, Metagel upgrade. Like we've been using them. Alright, back out.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
Maybe later. Right now, I need...
Of course. This one apologizes for
Upgrades. Combat skeleton. Kinetic scam rail. Scram there.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
Maybe later.
Of course. This
See
one
anything for the non-human
apologizes for
armor?
inconveniencing you.
Krogan, Turian. Krogan, Phoenix, Ursa, Predator, Guardian. See, Garrus has the Colossus. Okay. Nope, we're all good here. Well, we'll do the smuggling.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
Alright, I'll help.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analaeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
Let's see, businesswoman.
The managers warned us about you.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
You're the Spectre, right?
The managers warned us about you, Spectre.
Alright, I know when I'm not welcome. Fuck. And this doesn't lead anywhere. Let's check the map. It's been a while. Plaza. There's administration office. See, that takes me to the hotel. What's that? Synthetic Insights? Do I have to go back to the damn ship to pick up the smuggled goods, or... I know you could use it for leverage in a couple of cases, and I know you do fight that Krogan in a little while. I don't want him to have the upper hand on me. Well, just playing this whole story again, it just brings back memories when it first came out, and it's an awesome, awesome trilogy, and I can't wait for Andromeda to be dropping on the 21st. Hopefully, it'll bring back some life to my channel and making those videos like I used to back when I first started it. Were they 2 elevators here or 1? Just 1. Hair's glitching out. I'm hoping that I can finish this the first game within 7 days, because it's already March 3rd and I feel like I haven't accomplished that much.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job.
Excuse me?
You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific.
Ooh.
We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's
And my
in it for me?
reward?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws?
Nope.
That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
Oh, wait, I wanted to help. Ah. Fuck. Okay, I blew that opportunity.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Who might you be?
Lorik Keene. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights office.
For the moment?
Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of
I
Rings.
sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute.
Nice.
Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
No promises on the bloodstains on the carpet. I thought there was something scannable in here. Well, I botched that freaking biotic amp thing.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time.
And there's that Krogan with his parts.
What do you want?
I've heard Opold has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
I was on my way to deliver it.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal. I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
Sorry. I told him I'd do this for him.
You know him so well that he's earned your loyalty. I'll be here if you change your mind.
Nope, because I'm going to turn it in for evidence. Ha 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 ha. Once again to the elevators. This game really loves the elevators. Slow as molasses. Alright, let's check the map. Elevator docking bay, that was the hotel. Synthetic insights. Where do I go again for that, guys? For the sample. Is this the elevator? Because I think the other one leads to outside. This should take me to the offices.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keen? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keen. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Perfect. Alright, they're going to town over there with them. Somebody knocked her on her ass. Fire containment. Can I open this crate? That wee bit of lag. Hopefully I got something good out of that. Because I went a little too quick on the button prompt. Oh, there's more people over here.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect?
Nope.
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to
They
fight
gave
them,
me a
they fired
choice.
first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Neither do I. Any more down there? Let's pop these doors. Okay, I think that's about it in this area. Can't believe I botched that freaking infiltration shit earlier. Really wanted those biotic amps. Whoa, camera glitch.
Spectre, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. What can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analaeus. And the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What was that about synthetic?
Scuttlebutt says Laura Keene was on the tape.
Scuttlebutt.
Analaeus shut down SI's offices. Quiet like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Handshake. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles. You need anything, I'll be here.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Analaeus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that.
Damn straight.
Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keene. I'll be waiting.
To the bar in the hotel. Man, I forgot how many fetch quests keeps coming and going. I gotta find a Colossus armor for Liara. Hopefully, let me go give that guy his OSD disc. Oh, she said wait before to talk to him.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Analaeus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keene to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Analaeus. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, "This month I stole 3 million credits." Keene's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analaeus' guilt in one package.
Boom.
Why don't you ask Keene directly?
I'm Analaeus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analaeus is driving customers away.
I need Keene's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Analaeus is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Alright, I'll help you. Quit nagging.
Alright. I'll talk to Keene and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeas.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeas' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analeas. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
All this just so I could get out of the fucking garage and go to Peak 15. Mini fetch quests. Don't you love them? I hope they have a bunch in Andromeda. Oh, what was it? The video they released. I also saw the one on IGN with the first, like, I don't know, 15 minutes of game preview. Freaking awesome. What the? Oh. I don't know what's up with the hair. It's like glitching. Let's talk to Parasini.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Where did a Solarian learn that type of language?
Watch your step here, Shepard. Technically, we're no longer in Citadel space.
Are we on the edge of the terminus or no? Took us 30 minutes of pre-game to get to freaking Peak 15. I'm ready to hop in the Mako and just get the fuck over there.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Thank you very much. Yep, more Geth. Goddamn fleshlight heads. Okay, anybody else want some? Where's the Mako?
did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
How
I
many?
need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Oh, Mako, how I miss thee. You gotta be careful up here because you could literally drive off the mountain. And of course, Geth Goliaths. Are they Goliaths or what were they called again? Looks like more turrets up ahead. I remember the first time I played this, and I just literally drove off the edge right there. Shit, hilarious. Knock knock, I got a cannon. There we go. Man, they kind of blend in the mountainside, or it's been too long since I played this last.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility.
Damn biohazard material.
Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
VI's down.
Reactors back online.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Oh my god, I forgot how many elevators are in this game. I'm glad they cracked jokes in the second one. Oh, that was a first. Sounds like the Ragnar are coming out.
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
Doesn't one of them pop out of the floor here?
We're in the middle of a fight.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
I'm always ready.
A backup power system, Commander. It must be for the station's mainframe.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
No, you join my party if you if you want. Join my party. Where's the manual reboot? Repair with Ami Joe. Because I don't remember the sequence to do.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard, I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
How about telling me what is operable?
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you have unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
What are the landlines and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of PT5. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
I hope this takes me to the damn reactor core.
Now entering main reactor. User
Another
alert.
elevator.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I swear, how many times you have to ride in an elevator in this game? Might as well make a game out of it.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Still being jammed. What's still jamming? Alright, there we go.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Oh, that was it.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
I think the console is down here.
Online. How may I assist you?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. Online. How may I assist you? I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation 2 breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Alright, reactor's up and going. Let's get the... what was it? The landline's up next?
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Alright, that's the trams. So this is the way I came back.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Yeah, I would say that in frequent alerts, I already got the message. The landlines are down. No need to keep repeating. Alright, landline's connected, reactor's ready and go. Trams should be online.
decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
What got loosed? What got loose?
They're locked in.
The door could be finessed. It appears that the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond it.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope. Killing himself would be easier.
Goddamn little bugs. Looks like we made it to the tramway.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
To the rift.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
To the hot labs. Hot labs are locked down. This seems to go to the living quarters. There.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay. I can't talk.
Tell me.
Only the best. What impresses me, one guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
Tell me about the defenses here.
It's designed to survive a breach. The turrets and alarms are routed from a control room out by the quarantine labs.
What can you tell me about
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs.
I need to know more.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out...
Did the aliens
You
come...
want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap.
You're certain the
She
Matrix...
hasn't come back here. You came through...
Did the aliens
You
come...
want my personal opinion?
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the... Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that.
They're attacking.
Man the perimeter!
Damn space lobsters.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Hey, there's a freaking shopkeep over here.
Uncertain. I welcome you.
I heard there was some.
For now, with
Let's have a look.
regretfully.
I thought you would have a license.
What?
You're a member of the science team.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic. I am very good at tracking inherited variation.
You seem less upset.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arraeus.
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my
Science puce. She just bug out and leave to die.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in with my security.
Quarantine barracks, okay. There's good old Han Holar.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more.
Ragni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you? Crazy? I'm sane.
I need to know everything about.
I told you all I can.
I heard you.
Who?
Doctor's on me. I close the door.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
I used to have a nightmare. Gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll... yeah,
Quarantine labs that way. Elevator mess hall.
You're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine. I told you to leave.
What?
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
You know what's in there? You want to kill us all? I've had 4 hours of sleep in the last 3 days. I don't need this.
Who else can I talk to like get that quarantine unlocked?
What? No! Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Yeah, is there something you need?
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say
everything.
I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
Damn it.
It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Nothing, I didn't work there.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk
There was an
about-
accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Not quite yet. I know it's downstairs. Game's getting a little laggy.
I know you'd have a cure by now. What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets.
Bullshit.
You know Mira, the VI for PT5? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it. Biological weapons are illegal.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first... I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Alright, after running that little bit tidbit information, I think we'll be able to target our way into the quarantine zone.
And I thought this was gonna be a quiet shift. I told you to leave. You know what's in there? You want to kill us all?
What?
I'll be leaving now.
What am I missing? Don't tell me he was back up there. Ah. Yep, my memory's starting to fail me. Can't remember where to go now. quest marker over there.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra metagel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work.
Isn't this one the...
You and me both.
Nope, no ambush yet. Now we got permission to go into the quarantine zone. Now let's get to it.
What do you want?
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
Ambush.
What happened to Ventralis' man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate him should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons
Damn
free!
double agents. You see.
Now is not the time.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Venezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
Stay alert. Being cold beats being dead.
I gotta go speak to the doc.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. The shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
Just people with clearance, eh? I need to get into that maintenance tunnel.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives. Do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventrolis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
What the hell are you looking at? You want me to use this?
I'll shoot you.
What?
I'll be leaving now.
Every time I try and run past this guy. Elevator to restricted area. Yeah, that's the way I want to go.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Anyone else? Alright, where to next?
No! Don't touch me!
No!
We can't have any shooting in here.
Well, why does everybody have the gun for me? Where's the elevator to the hot labs? Huh.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Wait, is there an Asari matriarch here?
Asari? I have not seen one.
She is safe then, at Rift Station.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries, this is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
I doubt that.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the Purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure, sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Anything in here of importance?
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
I need information on the Neutron
The
Purge.
Neutron Purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
What exactly does this thing do?
The Purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons, lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
That is advisable for all systems within this
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
Time to arm the weapon.
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the Purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the Neutron.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875.
Seconds.
Oh, the lag is real. So many arachnids, slow down system. Did I go to the restricted area? Emergency exit only. Secure labs, quarantine lab. Looks like everybody got GT the F out of here. Hey Sordo, how's it going? Well, like I put in the party chat, I kind of like want the control of the party because I'm doing the broadcast in case like a shit ton of people come in and I have the chance to kick them out. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of want the control of it. Who was controlling the party last? Ah, and he's like AFK most of the time, huh? Hey Flash. I feel like I'm missing something. Where the hell did I miss? Alright, that goes back the way it came. That goes to the labs, and I just came up the elevator right here.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
There's obviously no peaceful way to settle this.
Indeed.
Time to fight! Damn stasis field. Alright, Flash. All right.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
All right. What game are you in right now?
I will
Sorted.
not betray him. You
Division.
will.
All right.
You
As soon as I'm done with the Arachnite Queen, I'm gonna swap over.
You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly.
I'll be there in like in, I don't know,
indoctrination
10
is strong.
minutes.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
All right.
I sealed a part of my mind away
All right.
from the indoctrination, saving it from.
So you could turn on me again.
Yes, but it would not be my will. People are not themselves. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power.
What do you mean?
Thoughts echo strange. The longer it is subtle. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay.
How does something that...
It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens in... I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle. They searched, paid. He believes it will lead him to...
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough.
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't... Fingers on my spine. You should... you should...
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die.
Yep. How's it going, Demon?
I cannot go on.
Not bad.
You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
They're lighting you up?
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your...
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. We are...
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing?
The Ragnar were a threat.
They made a mistake.
Your companions hear the truth.
You could have...
You should not sing of them in group. We would seek a... Then we awoke in this place.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give...
You gotta try. That's the way he came in. Oh, this is the way out. Well, that sounds pretty lucky then.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
This way, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander?
I'll try to keep straight face hearing that shit in broadcasting. I'm like, oh fuck.
Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard.
God damn it.
Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your
that's
next
too
report,
funny.
Commander.
Yeah. Oh.